What's up, friends? Hey, hey, hey. I am Joey. I am coming to you live as Facebook decides it wants to do whatever it wants to do. So, welcome, welcome. And I wanted to chat a little bit about. So, I've been kind of like stuck in a rut. I have not been feeling motivated this year. I've just been kind of like, meh, right? I don't know if you have felt this way or maybe you're already feeling this way. Pop it in the chat. Let me know how you're feeling about this year. We are already like 3 months. We are 3 months into the year. Crazy. 90 days. Just like boom, blink of an eye. Right? Blink of an eye. And so I was chatting with Alex the other day. And I'm like, I don't feel like I've done anything. I was chatting with one of my best friends, and she had this laundry list of things that she was going to be doing this year, and like she had these goals, and I'm just like, what? I don't feel like I'm working towards anything. Hey, Krista, thanks for popping on. So I haven't been feeling like I have been really accomplishing anything, or there's not like a big goal that Alex and I are working towards. There's just, I don't know, like I don't know if I'm the only one, if anybody else is feeling like they're in like a slump, they're kind of in a rut. Then this live is for you, because I'm going to show you, I'm going to tell you the things that I do that I like to, or the things I like to do to get me out of these types of situations, because it happens. It happens more than I like it to. And every single time that I realize, oh my gosh, I feel like I'm stuck in a rut. I don't feel like I'm motivated and getting the things done. Like I know that I'm a person that is high drive. I like to get a lot of things done. And I just haven't been feeling that this year. So some of the first things that I like to do is I like to look back on, let's say, the last year, or like the last 90 days since the beginning of the year. What are some of the things that I have or haven't done? And so kind of analyzing back and like I'm a business owner, I'm an entrepreneur, I have multiple businesses. Hello, hello. Thanks for popping on, guys. I'm a business owner. I am an entrepreneur. I have a lot of things that I have to do on my own. I don't have anybody in any of my jobs that's telling me I have to do what I need to do. And so I need a lot of that self-motivation. So one of the things I like to do is fuel my mind with positive things. So if that's something that you guys like to do, thanks so much for the gift. Appreciate it. If that's something you guys like to do, pop in the chat what maybe your favorite book is. I realized I haven't been fueling my mind with anything. So I've been fueling my body with things, making sure that I'm eating nutritious food. I'm working out as much as I can. I am making sure I'm taking my supplements and those types of things. I'm actually trying a new supplement out to help with that motivation and that drive. And so like I'm doing that, but I'm not doing things for my mind. And so when I looked back at the things I haven't done, I haven't listened to a podcast, a book. Like I haven't done any of those things all year long. And I realized that was my issue. I wasn't fueling my body or wasn't fueling my mind with things that are positive thoughts. So looking back, so some of my best, like some of the books that I really love. So if you are also somebody that's kind of stuck in a rut, you haven't been feeling, hi Trista, thanks for popping in. I've been struggling, but trying to reading and, but it's having a hard time. My brain won't stop. Yes, so this is one of the hacks that I'm actually going to be doing in just a little bit. I have my earbuds, charging right now. I want to make sure that they are charged up, and then it's going to be the warmest it's going to be all day in Michigan, about 4 o'clock. So I'm going to be doing this live, and then I'm going to go walk the dogs. I'm going to be listening to my book, because I know that if I am doing something to where, okay, I know I can focus on listening to my book, because I don't read, like me actually reading a book, this doesn't happen. I have eyeball problems. Actual reading does not work for my eyeballs to the eyeball brain barrier. It's just too much work. So I like to listen to a lot of books. And so if you guys are a book listener or a book reader, pop that in the chat. Let me know which one you guys like to do. And some of the books that have made the biggest difference for me is The Big Leap. That is one I really like to listen to, usually at the beginning of the year, which I didn't do. I didn't listen to it this year. But that one was probably one of the first books that I actually listened to when I started my journey into entrepreneurship, network marketing, business, all that kind of stuff. I was really just trying to figure out, like, what do I need to do? And The Big Leap was something that was recommended to me, and that has made such a huge impact in my life. So if you're looking for a book to start with, The Big Leap is one that I definitely suggest. Relentless. Now, for me, I'm like a no BS person. I like to get in. I want you to tell me like it is. Tell me the hard things. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. And if you guys have read any of these, pop it in the chat. But also, if you have any book recommendations for other people, pop those in the chat as well as you guys are coming in. Hi, Kelsey. Thanks for popping on. I haven't talked to you in forever, though I did message you. I loved reading the Harry Potter books as a kid. Yeah, I know lots of people like to be doing those things, kind of get lost in it. But also, it's like, I personally like to do personal development books. I haven't listened or read a like fun book in forever. But yeah, The Big Leap, Relentless, The Mountain Is You is one that I listened to last year. That was a good one to kind of realize that I myself am the one, like, I'm holding myself back. There's things that I could be doing that, like, it's not external things that are holding me back, and like, I am the mountain, and so I have to be working through the things that I know that maybe I don't even know. But The Mountain Is You, that book is really good to kind of help you realize, okay, there are things that I'm doing to myself to either, maybe it's self-sabotage, or maybe it's feeling like I'm not enough, those types of things. And so if those are some things that you're also feeling, The Mountain Is You is a big one. The Big Leap kind of goes along. But like, The Big Leap is good for if you ever feel like things are going good, and then shit hits the fan and life just takes a tumble and it seems to be this repetitive thing. Who's been there? Right? You're like, yeah, things are going too good. When's the other shoe gonna drop? If that's kind of your mindset, The Big Leap, hands down, is one of that you're gonna want to listen to. And then also Green Lights. Those I just kind of went quickly through my Audible list right before I jumped on the live, and those 4 books are really, really good. Green Lights is by Matthew McConaughey, and all of these are kind of they're all on the personal development realm. Thank you, Trista, for all of the hearts and the likes. You're always my girl for that. I love it. So Green Lights is really good, and it's on the same thing as like with The Big Leap, where you feel like, okay, our thoughts give us these red lights or green lights. So when we are having our thoughts and we're thinking like, okay, can I do something? A lot of times our mind gives us a red light and wants us to stop, because our mind loves to self-sabotage us. It just does. And so all of these books really train you on how to be catching yourself when you are in a negative spiral. If you are keep having these negative thoughts, it just kind of gives you these checkpoints or tripwires, as one of my my life coach, Grant, he called them tripwires. Okay, I realize that I am spiraling. What can I do? Thank you for the crown, Trista. Thank you. What can we do to stop ourselves from having these spirals? Because this is all stuff that I've had to grow and learn to make sure that I'm not repeating these habits that I was so ingrained to do. Like, for so many years, 30 years, I had been doing these things and letting stress get to me and all this stuff, and just the way I was brought up, the way the external factors from college, like just different things affects how we think. But you can always retrain your brain. And so when I realize I'm stuck in this rut, things aren't going right, I'm not working towards anything, pity party, where's me? Life just is crappy. Just having this little pity party, I hit that tripwire and realized I'm not doing what I need to actually nourish my mind and have the life that I really want to. Like, I'm not putting in the work and putting in the good mindset and the positive things. So once I started doing that, I was driving to a pet sit, and instead of listening to the radio like I really wanted to do, I popped in a new book. I think it's like the Overthinker or the Overwhelm, or I don't remember. But it's a lot about leadership and how to be showing up for our teams, how to be coaching our teams, different things like that, which is something that is really passionate for me. So I started listening to this book, and immediately that day, I'm having fresh ideas. I'm more motivated to get things done that I've wanted to. I've been putting things into my team chat, which that I hadn't been doing all year. So it kind of just gives you that extra boost. If you're looking for motivation, if you're like, I just don't feel like it. Well, a lot of times we just don't. But if you do things like listening to a podcast, listening to a YouTube video, listening to a book about personal development or something that's uplifting, those are the things that are going to get you out of the rut. Those are the things that are going to kind of kickstart you, jumpstart your day. And if you can start your day with something positive like that, the rest of your day is going to go better than if you just, started listening to the news or started getting on social media and just filling your mind with like, if you aren't choosing what you're filling your mind with, the world will fill it for you. So that's what I encourage you guys to do. If you are feeling stuck in a rut, if you are wanting to kind of, I just feel like, start listening to something. There's so much free stuff out there. Hey, Allison, thanks for popping on. I have the physical copy of The Big Leap, but I haven't read it yet. Yeah, like I said, I'm not a physical book reader. I know a lot of people like to do that, but hey, thanks for jumping on. I am one that likes to listen to it. So a lot of times what I'll be doing is maybe while I'm driving, I'll listen to a book or a podcast. When I'm walking the dogs, I put in my earbuds and I'll be just walking the dogs around. I can usually get an hour, maybe 30 minutes, depending, while I'm walking the dogs. But also, I'm also one that likes to kind of check out at the end of the day. Like, I want to be able to clock out of all of my jobs that I do. Being an entrepreneur, you can work 24/7, am I right? So I like to clock out at different times, but then I also have this tendency to feel like, well, if I'm doing a craft or I'm doing something that brings me joy, but I'm not working or I'm not doing something else, then I get into a pattern of being like, well, I feel like I should be doing something more. So this is my hack for that. So my friend just got me some diamond art. So I love puzzles. She's like, oh, this is kind of like a puzzle, only in a diamond art form, right? So instead of just doing the diamond art and sitting there in my own thoughts, which who knows, those things can spiral. Now, it is good to sit with your own thoughts. Don't get me wrong on that. It is good to sit with your own thoughts, but I like to pop in a book. I will play it on my phone. I will listen with my earbuds. I will do something. So even if it's only 15 minutes, in my mind and in my soul, I feel like I'm working. I feel like I'm being productive, even though I'm taking that time to chill, relax, and kind of decompress. So that is my hack for the day, is if you are a super productive person and you just feel like you gotta go, and you actually feel bad if you aren't doing something when you are doing something that you enjoy, that is just a craft, or maybe it's even, like you said, even just like walking the dogs. Those types of things, if you're adding in just listening to a book, listening to a podcast, maybe it's calling a friend, those types of things that just kind of like, they just give your soul a nice little hug and warm it up like a nice cup of hot cocoa with peppermint schnapps in it. Like, yes, that's to me, which I was so reluctant to actually be listening to books or fueling my mind. I was very reluctant to it. But once I started doing it, because I was like, I don't read. That was like an identity that I had. Well, I can listen to books and I get so much out of it. And there's certain books like The Big Leap, Relentless, those are books that I will listen to over and over and over again because they're so good, they're so juicy, and I get new nuggets out of it every single time, and it's always just a good refresher. So once I'm done with the one that I just listened to, I'll probably listen to The Big Leap again, because I do like to listen to it at least once a year because it is so good. All right, guys. Allison said, just bought a book a couple weeks ago, and I don't know where to put it. Well, hey, just start listening to it. Just kind of jump into that chair, snuggle up with some of the dogs, 1, 2, or 3, or 6 of them, because you have a ton, and, just kind of start diving into it. And even if you are just one that likes to sit and read a book, if it's something that's like personal development, or like, it's just good to have that decompression time to where you're still nourishing your mind with something good, something great, something that's going to give you that motivation that you're looking for. You're being productive, because what can come out of that is so much better than just like sitting there binging TV that's just kind of blah, just the series, which Alex and I do that at night, I will say, but I do like to start my mornings with just something nourishing of my mind. So there you go, guys. There's my tip for getting out of the rut. Thanks for popping in, and I will chat with you guys soon. Bye.